Hey beautiful people! Welcome to Classy Fashion, the one-stop YouTube channel where you get special fashion content, weekly videos on recent and old money fashion styles, seasonal styles, and more. I bid you welcome!
I'm Lisa Birnbach for Howdini.com. Is there any dress more important to a woman than her wedding gown? At least her first wedding gown? You may have a very clear idea of what you want, or your head may be swimming from all of the choices. Here to help us sort through is Carly Roney, editor-in-chief of TheKnot.com, whose new book is The Knot Book of Wedding Lists. Well, Carly, changes constantly in the air for wedding gowns. I now read that the red carpet is more predictive of what people want than the traditional wedding gown.
Wedding dresses have gotten very glamorous. There's certainly those big, beautiful, traditional ball gowns out there, but the sexy slim skirt is really the wedding look of the moment. It's the kind of straight down through the hips, maybe a little bit of flare at the bottom so you still feel a little bit like a bride, but that is the hot trend now. Brides want to show off these bodies they've been working so hard on. They want that celebrity feel. They're a little bit older. That's one of the reasons why the fashions are changing. They're much more fashion forward. They're like, if I'm going to drop, 2 to gosh knows how many grand on a wedding dress, I want it to be something that makes me look like a star. And the looks that they're seeing on the red carpet on their favorite celebrities are much more body hugging, are much less traditional, and that is the look that many brides want to present these days.
But still white or ivory predominantly?
That's not the case anymore. There's even cafe colored wedding dresses. There's a much more predominance towards the rich creamy colors because they actually look and feel more expensive. There's an elegance to them that the sort of stark white wedding dress doesn't have.
Carly, what about length? Are brides still opting for a full-length gown?
Full-length wedding dresses are still by far the standard, but you are seeing a lot more short dresses on the runway and girls who are wearing them.
So the two main strains, I guess, in wedding dresses are traditional princessy and sexy.
There's traditional, and then there's sexy, and there's the in-between dress. It's often the beautiful strapless lace dress, but has a flare at the bottom. So it's a little bit body hugging, but it also has some bride in it. And it's really right there in the middle that most dresses are made today. It's the trumpet skirt, and it actually is what's popular in fashion, so it's working very well.
How many fittings?
There are usually 3 fittings. One is first when you buy the gown, because even though most gowns are custom made, they still want to basically get your sizing right and really have some alteration work just to do it from the basic day. So there's one at that sort of 6-month mark or when you order the dress, and then of course you have one in maybe the month before the wedding, and then there's one that's literally a couple the week before the wedding, just in case put on, dropped a couple of pounds. They want to make sure it actually fits on your wedding day.
That probably happens a lot, right?
It happens a lot. That's one of the things we are very cautionary about on the Knot.com. People go on these crash diets the 2 weeks before their wedding, and they don't realize they just had their significant fitting, and they're going to wake up, on their wedding morning and be like, whoops.
Swimming.
Yeah,
right.
Swimming in my dress. It's not a good thing.
So don't go on a crash diet.
That's right. It also turns you into a lunatic, which none of us need any more stress as a bride or as a friend of a bride.
And if you're Bridezilla, it's Bridezilla
on steroids, right?
Thank you, Carly. For Howdini.com, I'm Lisa Birnbach.
The Classy Fashion.